What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I am Calais. If you're new here, definitely that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any more awesome videos I have coming in the future. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, guys, and thank you so much for returning. So today I am doing a story time of the first time that I worked in a strip club, and this is the first and the last because that junk was not for me. So to work in a strip club, you really have to have a certain personality. It's not like working in a regular club. Working at a strip club, you have to have a certain personality, which I don't think that I had. I thought I had it. I didn't have it. So working in a club is so much easier because all they want from you is literally to sell them drinks and look good. Like, that's pretty much it. You have a guy ask for your number every now and then, but it's not really much to it. Working in a strip club, because you are already working with dancers that are dancing in in partially naked or have some clothes on, have little clothes on, it's completely different. The guys there, for some reason, expect you, well, of course they want you to serve them drinks and stuff like that, but they expect you to either dance, which I do not do because I was a waitress when I worked there. I cannot dance. I just don't know how to dance, period. I have no rhythm. I look crazy. If I was dancing, you probably would pay me to get off the stage because I'm just not a dancer. but the guys that pay you to, or they will expect you to dance or do other stuff that strip clubs have reputations for. But the thing is that they really don't do a lot of that stuff. I mean, some people do, which is probably how they get the reputation, but any clubs that I've been to, I've only been to one strip club, but anywhere else, they don't really do that. I don't think they do. At least where I worked, they didn't. So you have those guys that think that you do that as well. To be honest, the dances are really actually not that nice, especially if they don't know you. That's something that you have to get used to, the people there. They are cool, the people they're with, and then they'll say hi to you every now and then, but it was really uncomfortable not knowing anyone, because with not knowing them, they have their little groups that they talk to, and then you're on the outside. You got to make friends and stuff like that. It's a lot of work trying to get in good at a strip club. So, when I went and applied, I got it. They literally was like, can you come in tonight? I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll come in. They give you a uniform to wear, which is like, you don't keep it. I think it probably was somewhere that was like, either they were nicer, but they were still cheaper. So it's like, you had a certain uniform that you put on there, but you don't take that uniform home, which is kind of weird because then it's like, who washed it? When is it washed? How do you know if it's clean? But they give you a uniform to put on. It was a cute little sparkly number, I ain't gonna lie. I felt cute in it. I felt fast. I didn't take no pictures. I should have, but I was younger at the time. So I felt really cute in it. And I was happy that I was actually there, because it was like, I like going out. I like partying. I like going to the club and stuff like that. So why not have somebody pay me to do that? So I'm like at the club, and that was my thought process. I like dancing, I like going to the club, I like having fun. So I can get paid while doing that, and it's my job to be at the club, have fun, and make sure other people are having fun. So I really wanted to do that. Now, while I was there, after I put my uniform on, I felt so cute. So I'm out there serving drinks. It was easy at first. It was, of course, you have those guys that want to either touch on you or want you to dance or just some weird junk. And because I know I can't dance, I'm like, no, I can't. I'm sorry, thanks, I can't. Or how about you, one of those dancers? They'll dance for you and stuff like that. But I personally was not gonna dance. But after that part was easy. It's easy to turn guys down, especially if they're drunk. Cause they're like, oh, really? Oh, okay. But they'll still pay you and have you get their drinks and stuff like that. But when I was there was this one guy, and he was like, can you give me a drink? I'm like, yeah. So I got him a drink. It was something in cranberry juice. It was a long time ago, so I don't remember. But I got him a drink, and then it was like he would find me throughout the night to continue getting them drinks. And I didn't work that long. It really was probably like 5 to 11, and it probably was a little bit before 11 where I was decided like, no, this ain't for me, I gotta go. So I really didn't work that long, but he kept finding me throughout the night. I have no problem with that. But then it was like, borderline like following me around the club, and it felt so uncomfortable because it's like, it's so many other people there. Why are you following me? Like, I just don't understand. I'm one of those very weird, paranoid, nerdy people that I love going out. I love having fun. I prefer to do it myself. I mean, if I have other people, I'm fine with that too. But if I feel like somebody is literally watching me, it makes me paranoid and uncomfortable. And this guy was literally following me. Like, I would walk around the bar, walk into the back part of the club and walk back up. And this guy would still be there on my shoulder and just talking to me, trying to like get me to dance, talking about he got money and all this stuff. I didn't really, well, no, when I was younger, I did need the money, but I ain't doing money like that. Like, I ain't doing all of that. What they say that girls do in a strip club, what they really don't. They really don't do all that stuff. People just talk. But I don't do all of that. So I'm like, no thanks. I'm okay, you know. I'm good. Just trying to like get this man to leave me alone. But he would not leave me alone. So after a while, me being the person I am, I got too uncomfortable. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to just go. Like, this is not for me. I just can't do it. I'm going to just leave. So I went, changed, and then I saw that he was still there. And I'm the type of person, if I'm going to leave, I'm not going to say anything to anybody. I'm just going to, like, disappear. And I've done that before on a few jobs and just, like, never show back up. But that's what I was trying to do. So I didn't talk to nobody. I just literally just went in the back, changed, and came back to go out to my car. And this guy saw that I changed. He was like, oh, you about to go home? I'm coming with you. We going home together and all this stuff. And I'm like, no. So like, I'm walking out the club and he's following me out the club. And at this point, it's like literally 11:30 at night. I didn't stay that late, but it was colder. It was one of the colder months, so it got dark like at 5 o'clock. It was dark already, so I wasn't feeling comfortable, you know, leaving out alone. So I was looking for a bouncer guy to walk me to my car, because sometimes they do that if you do feel uncomfortable. There was no one to be found. So it was like, I would walk. When I left out, I seen he was still behind me. This point, like, he wasn't talking to me anymore. He was just behind me. And he was, like, walking out, too. I guess, like, he was leaving, but he really wasn't. So what I did is, like, I went to one car in a parking lot. It wasn't my car. Some random car. And I, like, ducked behind it. I'm weird like that. I'm really, like, it's time for me to escape. This guy's following me. I can't. So I'm, like, I go to this car, duck behind it. Sorry, I thought I heard something. But I like duck behind it, and then I look over to see where he at, and he like walked past the car, and I like ran, like straight shot it to my car to get in my car and hurry up, start it up. And it felt like one of those movie moments, you know, when you get to the car and you drop the keys. I felt like such an idiot. Like, I dropped the keys in the car. I was already in the car and I locked the door, but it was like I dropped the keys, I couldn't find it, trying to pick them up, started the car up and drive off before this man actually followed me to wherever I was going, because I get so paranoid. And I feel like I had a reason to be paranoid, because this man, like, real life, followed me around the club, followed me out the club, and now he followed me past what was supposed to be my car, but it wasn't my car. Like, that is just too suspicious for me. And I'm the type of person, I just don't play those games. So I'm like, let me get out of this situation. I dipped, and I've never been back to that club ever again. I probably will never go back to that club. I probably will never go back to another strip club in my life. But, you know, it was just an experience. I learned from it. And that's pretty much my story. If y'all have some, I mean, if you don't feel comfortable sharing those stories, definitely don't. But if you have some stories like that, or if you have something that's in the same parameter, or working in a club, it don't have to be a strip club, anything, comment those down below. Add me on Snapchat, add me on Instagram, and we can just conversate. I have a lot of stupid stories of dumb stuff that I did that I probably will continue to share. But thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out.